Hello and welcome to another Purveyor of Light Photoshop Quick Tip. Today we're going to be talking about black and white conversions. I'm a real fan of the classic black and whites. I think there's nothing better on a person's wall than a fine art black and white. Something about class and elegance that come from the black and white portraits. Today I want to just discuss about your choices as far as post-processing to a fine art black and white, and some of the tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. I've tried to convert black and white from numerous ways, so we're going to go through that and compare the results, and then I'm going to tell you my preferred method. So here we've got a shot at Yosemite, and nice shot. And I could just turn around and come in here and just take the layer and then adjust it and then desaturate it. And there I have a black and white image. Not very interesting. It's kind of flat. It's it's typical grayscale. A lot of people would do this and go done. There's my black and white conversion. I'm not a fan, so we're going to undo that. And another way people do it is they use a black and white adjustment layer, and that works a little better if we turn around and go, okay, that gives us a thing, but it's still a little bit flat. But it does give you the flexibility to, increase or decrease individual colors in the image. So again, it's a step up from just desaturating. But again, I'm not a fan of the black and white. I'm just not a fan. I almost feel like this black and white is a downgrade to the original image. Okay, so now here's my little secret. Now you got to promise not to tell anybody about it, but when I do black and white conversions, I don't use desaturate. I don't use black and white adjustment layers. I use a secret weapon, the gradient map. Okay. A gradient map, I find, mathematically, it does a black and white conversion that is just so much better. Okay, so let's do a black and white adjustment or gradient. Now, there's the black and white. Okay, and there's my gradient. Notice how much different the process is. The gradient map is my secret weapon to getting a dynamic range to black and white. Okay? And all we're doing is we're doing a black to white gradient. Okay? That's how we're doing the map. Just black to white. But it gives you such a dynamic range, and depth. That's the best word I'm going to say. It gives you depth. Okay, so let's go one step further here. I'd say this image is looking much better black and white now. It's much more interesting. It only needs a little more contrast at this point. And so I'm going to use one of my cheats here. I'm going to make a stamp layer. Command Control E to stamp a combination layer here for us. Then I'm going to turn around and just use a quick filter. I'm going to grab up and I'm going to go into Color Effects Pro 4. Okay. And total contrast. Remember I said I wanted to add contrast to it. So there's the before and there's the after. It just adds the contrast to it. We'll pop it back in and pop it right back into Photoshop with the added contrast. And there we are. A fine art black and white conversion with relatively minimum amount of work. So here we go. There. Now we'll take off the gradient map. There is the straight black and white normal method people use. And there's my gradient map method. I think you'll find out that's quite a difference. Again, normal black and white conversion. My gradient map. I think this is ready for printing and matting and putting on my wall. All right. Till next week, guys. You guys take care.